Yay! We fucking did it.
Yeah, finally.
Another week.
Finally have somebody to do that with.
Yeah, last week was funny.
Yeah.
That was good.
I had a replacement host here because Earl wasn't here, and I, at the beginning was like, yay, and he did nothing.
I heard that.
feel like a real asshole.
Right before I was here, I heard that.
It was super good. Like, watching it for the first time, I fucking died.
All right.
Looked like such a tool.
All right, guys, this is episode 41, and we're
Yes.
here with the Nancies today.
Yes.
All right, and this is Kelly, Sebastian, and Jack.
Yes.
Guitar, drums, no basses.
Nope. Sick as hell.
Sick as hell. We didn't have a full Titus. We don't have a full. We had all the mics. I'm glad actually. That
Yeah.
I have more room this way.
A lot more room.
You know what?
Maybe
But,
not you guys. I don't know. You look a little cramped.
You know.
Seems all right. You
It
got the
should-
best chair, though.
Yeah,
It's just
I'm
let's go
right.
live
Big
show.
chair.
We don't
Kingly
need
chair.
yeah.
So what's been going on, guys? What's happening with the band?
We're breaking up.
Dude,
Done.
it.
Sick
Looks
of
great, man. I watched some videos today. I listened to fucking the live album, which
I did
is
listen to the live
cool as hell. Is that your first album or the only album?
That's the only album, and
Dude,
Where
the
was
live
that at?
album is fucking ballsy. It's great.
Was that Siberia?
It was at Siberia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was a cool little thing that happened because we've been talking about doing an album, and we tried to do an album for a second. We worked on it, recorded everything, it just didn't really work out, and then just a whole bunch of shit that went into it. But we didn't know that they were like he was going to record it. It was Rob Lovell from Paprika and UT by X and
Oh, cool.
all those like badass fucking bands.
Right.
He ended up bringing his laptop that night. It was a night that actually, Jack, you maybe been playing with this for
yeah. This,
like your first show with us.
this was,
it was
I was
the
in the
first
band
show,
for like
yeah.
what, like a month and a half
Maybe
or
a
something.
month.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell. You listen to it and you can hear that it's a live album and a little fucking scrappy.
But
I like it, man.
I like it. It's very
Yeah.
raw feeling. You know, it
Yeah,
feels like
yeah.
old school shit.
Yeah. I feel like you can hear that we didn't know it was happening. I was super glad that it did. I mean, Rob's working in Hightower and he mixed the fuck out of that thing, man. It was
Nice.
awesome.
Cool.
But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad we released it. We put
Yeah.
a lot of work into it.
Yeah. That was killer. I love the fucking set. It was killer song. All the songs were fucking bangers.
Thanks, man.
They were
Yeah.
good.
That.
I really liked Werewolf.
Yeah.
I really liked Common Sense a lot.
Really?
I like Common
Yeah,
Sense.
yeah,
I like
yeah.
Bored.
And I like it because it's not just like there's clean guitar in there too, and it seems like it's not like surf influenced at all, but like I don't know, it just seems like there's this more musical thing to it.
Yeah.
Like I definitely like the real punk sound of recording live. It sounds just like those early
the old
80s.
shit. That's what I'm saying. It
fucking-
felt like that,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, man.
which I really
Sick.
like.
Like garage shit, you know.
I appreciate it. I didn't know what to think about it. We were kind of on edge about it when we got the recordings back.
Dude, I was pumped.
Right?
Dude.
Yeah.
I thought it
It
sounded
kills,
awesome.
dude.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
good.
fucking,
Sounds
it slays. It is what it's supposed to be. Like whenever
For a live album, it sounds fucking amazing.
yeah.
You know?
I would say, I mean, enough credit to us for playing, but man, Rob just smacked that out of the park. He did it so good.
Right?
so you didn't know you were recording at the time?
No, that night it was just our first show together as the new ensemble. A lot of stuff switched around. I mean, that's the whole reason we didn't have an album previously.
Okay.
It's just a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, we started, me and Tommy are the only two original members of the Nancies from 4 or 5 years ago.
Tommy, not Tony.
Yeah.
I thought it was Tony.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. Thomas.
He goes by Thomas.
Thomas. I've known him since I was like
yes,
this
it's
tall.
Christian.
Tommy.
Our dads used to play in bands together.
Oh,
Now we
nice.
play in bands.
Same instruments?
Actually, not even flipped. I mean, my dad was an upright bassist in a whole bunch of
Nice.
rockabilly, punkabilly bands.
Okay.
Cool.
And then his dad is Thomas Oliver. Used to play with like Royal Pendletons with King Louie and everybody.
I
back in the day.
know. I've heard of King Louie.
Yeah. But yeah, we started it. We started the band a month before COVID happened.
Ah,
1 month.
Sounds familiar.
We
I know.
showed up. Yeah, we were at Bank Street Bar. We were there to watch the Painted Hands play, and I hadn't seen Tommy since we were probably 18 or something like that, or 17. And we showed up and we're like, man, I'm looking to do something. Like, he hadn't been in a band in a while. I stopped playing with a band like a year ago. And I'm like, I really want to fucking do something too. I'm fucking bored.
Right.
And then we started
Could write a song about that.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that was one of our first songs too. We started playing, and then I wrote as the thing that me and Tommy always joke about is I wrote a song. Our first song that we ever really wrote was called Quarantine.
Okay.
And then a month later,
Actual
actual lockdown
Yeah, right.
quarantine. So we got scared that maybe we were a little prophetic.
We can't write anything else.
I know.
Our ex band, our album came out on the day that the lockdown.
The
happened.
day of the lockdown.
Dude.
Yeah, we had all sorts of plans to do like small tours and shit like that. But
Right.
like as soon as that happened, it was like, okay, that's it, done.
Yeah.
Nothing happened for a year after that, or maybe 6-7 months.
It was about a year, at least a year.
Dude,
like
it's-
nobody was gigging at all. You know?
I feel like
I
there's
can't remember
there's
now.
always some weird timing with the lockdown. Right?
Always,
like
yeah.
there's like something specific that happened for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That lockdown, man, I mean, fuck, that really sparked the music scene in such a crazy way, though, right?
Right.
It feels like it did because
This is insane.
yeah.
Dude, I love it, dude.
Digging it, yeah.
Free background
yeah,
music. That might
yeah,
be-
we're getting free music on it.
Who is
for sure.
that?
I wonder if that's Totem. I can't hear it. No, that's not
No,
Totem. That's definitely not
whoever's
Totem.
next
bro.
door.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It is just coming through.
Yeah,
We're
dude.
okay with this.
It is what it is. Yeah.
All right,
Shit, if you guys are good, it is. You know, we do it at a fucking rehearsal space. It's just today was like the busiest day it's ever been. You know, everybody's.
Look, maybe they watch the podcast and they're like,
Yeah. Oh,
Fuck these
yes.
guys.
Yeah.
We're about to get our fucking music
Free
on
promotion.
this
Yeah, yeah,
super
yeah.
fucking famous podcast. They're all practicing to play for Mother's Day for their moms.
Yeah, us too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the live album was that was a weird night, man. I play in a country band with my dad
Nice.
and Tommy's dad actually
And
too.
Don Wayne.
And Don fucking Wayne.
Don
If you
Wayne.
haven't met Don Wayne,
I've
he
not.
is the weirdest character in the world. He is nobody knows his real age. I think he's lying all the
Nice.
time. I think he changes it, but I think he's probably like 135 years
Shit.
old. But he was.
He had a career. It was in the 60s.
Yeah, 1958
so,
Swan
I mean-
Records. He was on the Dick Clark show.
Jesus.
Dick
okay.
Clark was, putting him on 20. He was like 15, 16.
Fuck yeah.
On a big rise to fame. And then he robs a federal bank,
As you do.
goes to prison for God knows how long,
Right.
disappears. But he cut 2 songs on a record. And so he just,
Like in the jail.
no, but
Okay.
with Dick Clark, like before.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I wish, man. If he cut record in the
That'd
jail,
be
that'd
fucking
be
legit.
fucking awesome.
I need that.
Now he's a weird guy. He has like maybe 2 strands of hair and he dyes them red and
Yes.
sticks them up like devil horns.
What does he do? What does he play? Does he sing?
Yeah, he's a singer and plays guitar and piano. I mean, so nowadays it's a little weirder. It used to be like the classic rock and roll country stuff, but now it's more experimental.
Nice.
Whale sounds and stuff.
Sounds like all this right now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Amalgamation or I can't say the word.
Yeah.
Amalgamation. Thank you.
Amalgamation, yeah.
Jesus.
Does he still do the weekly Holy Diver gig?
Sure, it's fuck
Nice.
does.
Yeah,
Don
okay.
Wayne
Catch him
every
at
other,
Holy Diver.
Well, shit. That's
Tuesday
like
nights.
fucking, what, 10 minutes from here? Yeah.
Oh man,
I'm gonna have to hit that up. Shit.
the craziest person you'll ever meet. But I guess Dad and Tommy's dad ran into him at Holy Diver at one point and started talking to him and really loved his story. We were just starting the country band and he does his 2 songs from Swan Records with us every show.
Sweet.
But yeah, we played that show Mayhaws, which is just straight like old ass country band, and then Nancies, and then Dead Debbie, which is Jack's other band.
Okay. I've
is
hit
how
you
we
guys
met.
up for shows a few times. We can never fucking get schedules together.
Yeah, we're really bad at scheduling.
We always
in
like either
general.
it's like we either have like this specific date. There's no fucking wiggle room, which blows.
Someone told me at our recent show, they were like, "You guys go on hiatus a lot." I was like, "All right."
Yeah, let's call it.
I don't.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, not actually officially, but yeah.
So it's on my job when I don't show up.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm just taking a
Yeah.
quick sabbatical.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Okay,
For
so
today.
how did you guys add the extra members?
So we had 2 guys in our band. I won't even say name. Oh, well, Dylan was our first guitarist who plays guitar for Bullshit Machine now.
Okay.
He was in both bands. Tommy was in both bands. We shared a lot of members. I mean, really, Bullshit Machine at the time when they started was all the members of the Nancies except for me, and it was Tommy's girlfriend Tristan. So it was just like the same band but different songs and a different singer.
Gotcha.
And then I played in BSM for a while. We were switching members, and then eventually our drummer did some fucking wild shit, and he squatted in my house and wouldn't fucking leave during COVID. So he's out of the fucking band.
Guy on the couch.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we owned a shotgun at the time, and he let him fucking stupidly.
So you just got to see him every fucking time you go in or out.
Yeah. So we owned both sides of the shotgun. The other side was vacated. These other people just ditched during COVID. And, then stupidly, my girlfriend who owned it at the time was just like, oh, he just lost his job. His mom's kicking him out. Like, he could just stay over there for like a week or two.
Yeah, it'll probably just
a week,
yeah,
8 months,
that's the way it
whatever,
always works.
Yeah,
it takes about a week to get back on your feet.
Oh, bastard. Yeah, remain nameless. I won't fucking do all that. But
yeah.
But Dylan left on normal causes, and then we got DJ who plays in like Slow Hole, Swarm Comp, like all those motherfuckers. Known him since I was a
Slow
kid.
Hole, not the other one.
Yeah, Swarm Comp. Yeah, they play a lot less of the crazy. So I mean, Slow Hole is just on such a big rise right now, and I was playing with such cool people. Yeah, recently with Brat, which was like such a good fucking show at the Free Store.
Right? Yeah,
cool. Yeah, he's been my best friend since I was a kid, and it was great getting to play with him. But that dude has like a million side projects,
of course,
and everything going on.
Anybody good does.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to be around it.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's just a great guitarist. But then, it was too busy, so I'm just like, look, man, it's good. You're fine.
Right,
Sebastian,
yeah.
So I
Sebastian was
started
on drums
playing drums
before DJ.
So I went to elementary school with Thomas, and then I went into the coffee shop he works at just to see what was up when I moved back down here right after Ida. And he's like, you want to play some music? You want to jam, hang out? I didn't know that they were having practice later that night.
Oh, okay.
Because I played in a band with Thomas called Red Star when we were like 12 or 13. I played drums, he played bass.
Yes.
Was that with Hunter too?
Yeah, with Hunter.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So we go and we're just kind of fucking around, and then he's like, well, I have this band and we need a drummer, and they're actually all coming in like 45 minutes. Do you want to do
I
this?
didn't
And I was
know
like,
that.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't. I was just
That's so
hanging
funny.
out, and
That's
he was like,
fucking awesome.
it was kind of like an,
Organically happened or whatever.
Right.
yeah, but also kind of maybe an audition. He didn't want to be like, hey, join my band. I haven't seen you in 10 years.
Just come over for some beers. It'll be cool, man.
Yeah, and he was like,
I got some
okay,
guys
this is
coming
good.
over later for beers.
Yeah.
and to play a 40-minute.
And they just
set.
happened to bring their guitars. So
Yeah,
crazy.
It's like, oh my
it's
God.
nothing, man. Just jump on the drums for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
It's like turning all the amps on while he's saying that.
Yeah. But that was 2020. That was, we played that show.
It must have been 2022.
That
man.
Parasite one. It was in December. It was cold as shit.
Oh,
But I'd been
yeah.
playing for like 3 weeks. I
Oh,
didn't
that was
know when any
dog
of the
shit.
songs started or ended or like
Yes.
which one.
Yep.
It's just like playing, and
Just
then
go.
it's like, oh, y'all finished. Like I was,
was-
just doing that. It was a little drum solo.
That was your first show and DJ's first show.
Yeah.
And I think maybe
You
y'all
could
had been in the
hear
band
anything.
for 2 weeks at that point.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was cool though. It was like someone dropped out. Actually,
DJ did. It was Swarm Comp that was going to play.
Swarm Cop, yeah, because a bunch of them got COVID.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then had to
yeah.
cancel. Yeah.
They canceled last minute. It was us and Bullshit Machine played.
Yeah.
And I still have the videos, and I look back at every once in a while, and I'm like, oh, thank God looking not like that anymore.
Yeah.
That was right. The Nancies restarted. It feels like 100 times at this point.
I feel like that was kind of there was the pandemic, it seems like, but y'all didn't really play
it was
a lot of
honestly
shows because you went to so many members before.
Yeah, we played
and DJ.
a lot of shows beforehand. A pretty good amount of shows. Pretty much all Parasite DIY stuff. We really got our start Parasite DIY
Yeah.
or Fortside DIY, which is like, I don't know if y'all have been there, man, but it's my fucking favorite DIY spot
Where's
in
this
the
at?
world. It's literally right outside the gate of Pan American Stadium.
Okay.
And it's like an abandoned golf caddy shack.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
What?
but it got I don't know if it's purchased or just kind of reclaimed by the people who own Parasite. So they cemented in like a whole like bowl inside of it, and then just like
nice.
spray paint everywhere. Dilapidated, no roof, no ceiling, a chimney that's like fucking falling apart. It's just fucked, but awesome, man.
Yeah, exactly.
If you go on the Instagram and it's like you see all the pictures and there's like Bart with huge fucking
Nice.
bazongas,
Big
you know,
old knockers.
yeah, right in the background. But it's just like
Wall ride these knockers.
everything about it is like as DIY as DIY gets. You got to
Yeah.
bring your own
Yeah,
generator.
like,
You got to fucking.
I felt like that the first time we played Parasite.
That was the only.
we
We
did-
played there twice, but yeah, it was always
Behind
in
the
back,
bridge?
Yes,
Yeah, in the
on the
gas.
train tracks. They were like burning fucking couches and shit.
burning cars, burning
Yeah.
boats, and
Yeah.
needles
It's
and
the
glass
like
best.
everywhere.
it just
Dude,
felt
it's the
fucking
best.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was like at any point
All
the
my
cops gonna
tr-
show up.
yeah, all my
this is gonna be
teenage
fucking
dreams.
nuts. I know, right? Yeah, yeah. Let's burn another couch. Fuck it.
To be honest, man, sometimes I kind of miss when shows were back there. I don't know why. I mean, but like,
It's fucking like
It's better now.
there's something about it.
it is better now that it's under.
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
'cause,
more
like, you don't have
controlled
to
over
deal
there,
with the
but, like,
weather.
holy shit! It's just so
Yeah.
fucking. That's the experience. That's the shit that That's like what gets fucking kids into
Dude,
punk.
yeah,
you know?
man. I thought the thing
Music
was
in general. you know?
exactly, man. I feel like the reason we ever even started playing back there in the first place, and a lot of people started playing back there, is nobody really wanted to piss off the skaters.
Right.
And the skaters didn't really want to piss off like the musicians. A lot of them would be like, "Oh, like I can walk over there," and it was like a mutual respect sort
Yeah.
of deal. And nobody wanted to like fuck that up and bridge the gap.
Yeah.
But then Creepy Fest started happening in the middle of it all, or either like they do it like off to the side.
Yeah, it's pushing a lot more.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys plan to play there during Creepy Fest this year, too.
Yeah. We talked to Bill. Should be the 19th. It'll be fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
Nice.
the best
That's a
spot.
Friday, huh?
Friday night.
Good,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
fucking June 20th gonna be fucking brutal out there.
I know.
Daytime
yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
dude. Yeah, I mean, we
Think
just
of
did
that.
that shit at the 420 Fest. We played over there, and
Yeah.
like everybody else played in the day. We got to play like right when it started getting dark. So
That was great
Yeah.
because you had the skaters like skating the whole time the show was going on between the stages, and then they would like come and like hang out and like mosh and
Fuck
stuff,
yeah.
and then they go back and skate. So like it was very like
Right, like what a fucking
It was a
show.
good vibe.
Yeah, right? Yeah,
man.
what a fucking show.
everything about it, man. There's not like a bad picture you could take of
Right.
like shit there.
Yeah. Plus, it's
Um,
always stacked up.
Yeah,
you know,
which is, I mean, that's
always.
another reason. Like, I miss playing back there because it was ducked off, and you knew who was there to like come and see you.
Right,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? But
But that's
something
what's cool
playing
about
middle of
the
it.
Pan Am place is
Yeah.
it's like it's a basement kind of, it's like shitty and dirty, and
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
there's walls though, so it keeps everybody kind
Packed in.
Packed
Yeah,
in.
yeah. Every
So-
picture looks like you have like 100 something people there.
yeah, right.
realistically,
Plus, like if you're
like,
inside, you're fucking, you're here for this.
Right.
you know?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't get there unless you don't just happen to.
Right,
walk on it.
yeah,
You know,
right.
It's not off the beat. You know.
Right.
So, yeah, that's my favorite place to play, man, and I really want to play there again. Every time we play there, like people fucking show up.
Have you
for
guys
it.
done
Yeah.
the fucking Family Dollar?
Yeah, we did the
I haven't done it. I wanna-
April Fools.
I'd like to get out there.
It's hot.
I'm sure.
It
It's
does.
really hot
I
in there,
fucking-
and
that-
it wasn't even summer yet when we played.
I fucking
so
bought one of those air movers that comes to every fucking show.
Really?
Also, fuck yes, dude.
so
like,
Jack, how'd you
I
get
died.
in the band?
I died.
I was asked.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were
Were you already
desperate.
in Dead Debbie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how we met him.
Nice.
We played with him probably 2 years ago.
Yeah.
something like
Same
that.
instrument.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
play drums and guitar.
Drums
in
and
Dead
guitar.
Debbie.
He
Oh, okay.
switches.
Yeah,
Shit.
we like
Alright.
switch off and stuff.
He does a cute little switch out.
Yeah.
they-
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, if y'all, anybody listening, man, if y'all haven't listened to Dead Debbie, man, fucking do. That shit's awesome.
I know. I like it a lot. I've hit him
Fucking
a couple times. To
listen
try
to the
and
fucking
book on
Nancies.
shows 'cause it's fucking,
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen to the Nancies. Dead
Fuck the
Debbie.
Nancies. Listen to our merch, man.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we went through a series of changes. He was our drummer. He saved our fucking lives, and we had DJ on guitar. And what we were doing was like DJ was out, and we're like, fuck, we need to find a new guitarist, like somebody that can learn this shit quick. Because I mean, we built up momentum.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, I
to
don't
fucking
wanna
take
fucking
3-6
restart
months out to
again.
fucking do this again.
Yeah, like
I
you know,
know.
we've done it like 5 fucking times at this point. I'm like, I'm not doing this again. It's like either we find somebody in the next month, or like, fuck it.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
whatever. And we brought Jack in for 1 or 2 practices, and he was gonna play guitar for us. And he, you know, he's great at fucking guitar. He was playing drums, and then one day Sebastian like hits us up in the group text. Is like, hey, actually, like I want to play guitar. Like, I'll do it. I'll fucking switch. And I'm like, okay. And then Jack and Tommy had been like jamming together, like him on drums and Tommy on bass. And oh my fucking, I mean,
Right.
absolutely phenomenal drummer.
Yeah.
And we're just like, damn, yeah, okay, damn. Like he ended up like he came to the practice and he already knew half the shit and already
Nice.
he knows
I
the
love
songs,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was part of the thinking was just like it's easier to learn a song guitar you've heard. You know, I even kind of know how they just watching their hands like,
Right.
for
Right.
changes and stuff. It's like, oh, it's
You know when
know.
switches are supposed to happen.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
But
and you're already a good guitar player anyway, so.
You guys switch up in concert though too, still don't you? Do like because I saw pictures of you guys on the Instagram on your Instagram page, and it was
Me and Tommy switch bass, and I give him the mic for. Well, I let him do. I let him do some covers. Not that I let him. But,
these motherfuckers do it.
yeah.
I allow him.
yes. I hand the mic once in a while.
Give it back.
Yeah. No, I love it when Tommy has a song. It's always kind of been a thing. I don't like to do covers as much as I can because I'm really
Same.
fucking stupid and I can't remember other people's names. I hardly remember mine.
Our thing is always like, no matter how much you kill the fucking show, they only remember the fucking cover.
Exactly.
Like, especially if you kill the cover.
Yeah.
Fuck the rest of your show.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, that's all anyone talks about afterwards. That's all anybody
Play the
asks you to
fucking cover.
goddamn play.
Mm-hmm.
Like so,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
we try to
anymore.
stay away from it.
Yeah.
Plus, I
mean,
play in cover bands. I'm done. Like,
Right,
I don't,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
come here
yeah.
to play fucking covers.
for
you
sure.
know?
I like to throw one in there just because it's like fun.
Well,
Yeah.
know?
you did plastic.
Oh, I'm not
Jesus.
shitting. You know, fucking.
We did
yes.
Plastic Jesus on the album. Yeah. That was a last minute thing because we're like, fuck it, it's G, 3 chords. Like, we
Right.
can do it.
It was
Like,
the
I already
country
know-
night.
Is the
And it was country night.
Nice.
Was the Tom Waits song? Did you do a line or two out of Going to California, or was
Yeah. Not going to California. Actually, every fucking lyric is ripped from Tom Waits. That's
Oh,
why I just
okay.
named it Tom Waits. I'm like,
Okay.
might as well give him
Okay,
credit
because
for
I
it.
thought when I heard it, it's like 2 or 3 of these like sound like a
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's all
it's,
it
it's
was.
219.
It's also screaming, so I don't know. You know, I was hearing it right.
Yeah. It's 219 and fuck me, I don't know the other
going
song.
out west.
That's
the
from
song?
219.
Oh,
Going out west.
That's
what
also
it was.
fucking
That's what I was
amazing
goddamn
song.
thinking
Yeah,
of. Going
yeah,
out
yeah.
west,
Going out
not
west.
fucking California.
Right.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Forget the other song. I'll think of it whenever this is all done.
Yes,
and
of
I'm in
course,
my
yeah.
truck, rolling home. Like, oh
Shit.
fuck.
Send it to me. I'll throw it in the air.
Yeah. I don't know. Tommy and them wrote a song, and I'm like, I've been listening to the like Tom Waits like for the last like month, and I'm like, might as well just like take him. I love these lyrics. Tom Waits
yeah.
is like such
He's
a focal
fucking-
point of
I,
my childhood. So
Same, yeah. What was it? I think my dad was watching an Austin City Limits, like
Yeah.
old shit, and he comes out and plays, but then he does an entire monologue with him just smoking cigarettes under a lamp.
Lamp.
I was like,
Yeah, I saw that same
fucking
one.
so good.
Yeah.
I was like, well, who the fuck is this? Because I'm gonna need to just listen to everything.
That's from like either the late 70s or like
it's late
80 something.
'70s, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
everything about Tom Waits is just like fuck.
He's just a fucking nut.
I
I
just
like it, but sometimes some of the songs I feel like there's a drunk guy screaming at me.
Yeah.
And like I
Yeah,
mean
the
I
the
know
whole thing.
Yeah.
Like that's.
I feel like every song is that.
No,
Yeah.
not every. No, but I take it differently depending on
Yeah.
what time of day it is. Like, cause sometimes, like, yeah, I turn it up. Other times,
Yeah.
like, God
Right,
damn it.
I know.
Fuck.
I like it.
You gotta be in. You
Yeah.
gotta be in a specific mood
Yeah,
for Tom Waits. For
exactly.
sure,
That's for
man.
sure.
Yeah.
I like him in his movies. He was fucking.
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah.
And was it Mystery Men?
Yeah,
The fucking
Wrist
nutball.
Cutters.
Yeah.
Wrist Cutters.
What's the one he did here? Down by Law.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't
yep.
seen it.
It was in my dad's best friend at the time, Hugo's apartment.
Nice.
That's his apartment in the movie. Where
Nice.
What was the other one that Ballad of Buster Scruggs or whatever?
Ballad-
It's the fucking gold miner.
He is. Yeah.
Oh,
dude,
shit,
he
I-
appears
yeah.
Yeah, it's
randomly,
definitely him.
man.
Yeah,
That's
that was a
fucking awesome.
badass
Yeah,
one.
he appears like he cameos. and
Just
shit.
randomly shit, and he's always a fucking nutball. you
I know, man. Yeah, I love it. So, whenever I had a chance to put his lyrics and some shit,
Like that's happening. Yeah.
I mean, not to call myself out on it, but somebody else called me out on it, and it makes me laugh every day. And I'm wearing the fucking shirt too. But we played at Fortside DIY the one time, and that song "I'm So Bored" that you're
Yes,
talking about.
yeah.
You know the intro. So I mean, yeah, I'm just saying like the intro of it, man. I thought it was really slick. I grew up and loved the Cramps. I think my dad and my mom's like first date was at a Cramp show.
Yeah. Nice.
And
So how does it start? It's like bum 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 bum, and then kind of like jumps into. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucked.
So I
The worst. Fucking,
Or you do it then.
fucking
I got it. I got the vibe.
yeah. I've always loved the Cramps, and I guess I've been listening to way too much that week or month when I was writing the song, and I brought that to practice, and Tommy's like, I fucking love that, and in my head I'm like, thanks, man.
Yeah.
And it ended up becoming the intro to the song, ripped off from a Cramps song.
Nice.
And in
Everyone
my
knows
head,
it.
yeah, no, dude. In my head, like nobody said anything. So in my head, I'm like,
I got away with it.
nobody fucking, nobody fucking, who the fuck, you know?
I did. The only
Except
reason
for
that
that
I
one
actually
song.
kind of heard a little bit of it was because we jumped on that fucking tribute show. I never listened to the Cramps. So I was
Yeah.
like, let me listen to these fucking guys
Yeah,
and see
yeah.
what's going on. It's not them. It's a tribute show.
Right.
But it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, dude, it's the intro from What's Inside a Girl, man. And I think that song is so
Okay.
fucking ridiculous. All the lyrics are crazy, but
All their fucking lyrics are weird, man.
there's something like the lyric that always stood out to me is like hottest thing in the north to come out of the south or whatever. I'm like, fuck it. But we were playing Fortside DIY, and I've been playing that song for probably a year at that point. Nobody said anything. Nobody knew anything. Everybody that would come to our shows, like, you know, they're more our age, and they didn't. I'm sure they listen to the Cramps, but they don't fucking, you know, that's
Right.
a
That's not going in
vaguely
their fucking
niche
mix.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's. I picked a song that I'm like, nobody fucking.
That's the best way to do a cover anyway. Make them think it's your fucking song.
I'll even call him out by name because I still joke about it with them. Dusty Santa Maria, who has Dusty and the Decision, which is a really cool band down here.
Shout out Dusty.
Shout out Dusty, man. We played Fortside DIY. I didn't know this guy yet. He had a jacket on, everything like that, and we played it. We played our set. He walks up to us after, and he starts taking his jacket off. And I see, like, right on his arm is a big Cramps tattoo.
Nice.
And the first words out of his mouth, he's like, "Oh man, I really like that Cramps tribute that you did at the beginning of your song." My first words to him, like, "Fuck you."
I don't even.
I wrote
who
that
are you talking about?
There's nothing to do with the fucking Cramps.
Who the fuck are the Cramps?
Yeah, that with the fucking
With the
Cramp shirt on.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you need. Cross your arms at that point.
Yeah, dude. R.I.P. Lux, man.
Think I can read?
Yeah, dude.
Right.
I don't know what
Name
Poison
3
Ivy
Cramp
is.
songs right now.
I stole Poison Ivy shit, man. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a little homage thing.
Yeah,
It sounded great. It was good. It worked out.
it fits there. And everything is probably ripping off something, whether you know it
Everything
or not.
is
Right.
just
Everything, you know,
Everything's
it's like
already
it's-
been written.
Everything's an
Yeah.
inspiration.
That's
for
what's
something
cool about
new.
music.
Yeah, man.
It's like,
and that's
yeah.
the metaphor I was making, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Playing the long game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
reveal it right now.
Yeah, I'm an artist, you know, fuck. Yeah, no, Jack fucking saved our life. Kind of, I mean, a little bit, joining the band,
Just being,
Sebastian jumping on fucking...
Oh,
just being willing
putting a
to.
lot on me right now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
Oh,
hard to
yeah.
find
I
somebody
tell
to be
them all
willing
the
to switch
time.
an instrument, though.
Oh, with our shit, you know, our
Sebastian,
drummer
too.
is the guitarist for Diplocrats.
Right,
He barely
yeah.
fucking played the drums, and they're like, "We saw you play it. You're on drums, right?" It's like, "Yeah, I can do some drums."
Right.
Fucking. Yeah.
That'll be good enough.
He's fucking humble as shit. Too. I tell him all the time. I tell Sebastian too. Like, y'all fucking killed it. I love the sound that we have now, man. It
yeah.
sounds so much better.
I think every show we play, like, we just like have been getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It feels like, yeah,
Gelling.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
great.
fun writing new stuff too. Like there's some kind of the first show, even maybe the first 2 or 3 shows, was a lot of like learning
Right, you're trying
other
to learn other
stuff.
shit. Yeah,
but it's
not
like
your
I'm
shit.
trying to like I don't want to just play exactly what DJ was playing guitar and then
Right.
Jack's not playing what I was. You know,
Right.
enough things change that you kind of have to just rewrite it, and it's a lot harder to basically. It's like doing a cover of your own song instead of just
Right,
writing a
right,
new song. We
right.
wrote. It was like feeling good and
Yeah,
right, or
dude.
feeling okay, whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
I mean, we at that point, even before y'all switched and we got new members and DJ left, I mean, we were playing show a week, just way too much shit. And it's sometimes just like 2 shows in a week. And like, you know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it gets
It is a
taxing
lot.
because
Fuck yeah, it is.
every practice becomes like getting ready for the
For the
show.
show instead of
So you're
writing
not
new
writing
material.
anything, you're not
Yeah.
fixing anything. Everything's just stagnant.
Right.
Yeah, because to
And
write, you just gotta like you gotta play it
Yeah.
and try to make it work, and
Right.
it's just like
then
not
it's
working,
It's gotta be
and you
ready
get a
for
phone
2 days from
recording,
now.
Man.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
and then you listen to the next practice, and then it just gels together, and like everybody knows what they're supposed to do.
Right, yeah.
But you can't do that if you're playing a show every other week, and
I'll say the cohesiveness now just works so well. I mean, we were starting to bang out songs, and like, you know, we finally solidified like what we sound like together as a new group. And like, you know, anybody that's seen us live, it's not like the live album. I like the live album, but it's a little different now. It's a little.
That's got to be cooler though. Like I mean,
love it.
Is
seeing
it
the
harder
news.
or toned down? Or
It's a lot harder.
Nice.
I mean,
Okay.
faster because this man, like, it's just harder, heavier.
nice.
It's nice.
Yeah,
I
'cause
love
that
it.
fucking
Yeah.
album was already fucking.
So
oh, man,
is there a
going
plan
hard.
to go to like a real
rehearsed.
studio next time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're talking
right.
about Hightower in
Oh,
maybe
cool.
August
Because he
um,
mixed it so well.
Oh
course, why
hell
the fuck
yeah!
wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Yes.
they
Because
just
I'm
Dead Debbie
hounding
just-
them to
yeah.
record there because my
Everybody-
other band recorded
everybody-
there.
Everybody's
says-
fucking
yeah.
going there.
Oh, I
Everybody
mean,
like
the-
if you want a
everything's
fucking good
coming out
album
of
like
it.
this, like a good metal punk album, go to fucking Hightower. Like everybody we're talking.
Yeah, I mean, we're full of shout outs tonight, but Hightower, man, everything that's come out of them recently has just been like,
Shout out
Beautiful,
Rob and
man.
James.
yeah,
What's
it's either
Rob
recorded
and
or something.
James.
Robin James.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
They're really cool and they
Yeah.
treat the bands good.
Perfect. Go record there.
By
Yeah.
by the time we actually get there, we will have asked everybody about where to record.
Yes. Yes.
What kind of equipment we're using? What do we need to bring up there? We're
Right.
set. By
The other cool
Right.
one was it the Maroney Studios or some shit? We were
Maroney
talking to
Studios
a fucking.
cool too, man.
It looked like a cool vibe, first off, and then we were talking to this band that practices beneath us, and they had like a violin in it, and it's like, oh yeah, the guy who was mixing it was part of the polyphonic spree. He fucking just jumped on the violin and played some shit for us.
Damn,
What? Like,
that sounds awesome.
I didn't know we could
fucking
just
crazy.
ask for strings on a fucking
Shit,
album
right?
if we wanted to. Anyway, that probably won't happen for everybody, but I thought it was cool. Like,
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
I thought it
man.
was very fucking
Dude, that's
cool.
awesome. Yeah, Maroney. Yeah, Maroney.
yeah, because we mostly hear Hightower, we hear Maroney, and we hear
What
the
is the other one? Man?
guy from the
Pears.
Pairs.
Yeah. I've been told that multiple times too. I forget
is
his
that
name
one?
too.
Yeah, fucking name escapes me right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
But
yeah.
regardless,
Shout out to that guy.
Shout out
Yeah, that
Shout
guy.
out whoever that
and
is.
whatever your
Pears.
fucking studio is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for us, Hightower all the way, man. Rob's such a homie that it's just like I couldn't imagine not doing it.
Right, it's
I know he'll
done.
do us right. You know what I
Right.
mean? You know, just after a live album where we already sound like
Let's say
shit.
like to pull that
No,
like
but
shit, man.
no,
Not saying it
the,
like
No,
that.
I mean just in general to
Right.
pull a live sound like that and make it sound like you were kind of DIYing that bitch in a garage.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty fucking legit.
He
you
did
know?
good, man.
No,
I like that he
killed it,
kept
you know?
like some of the banter in there. He did good. He thought about it. I like
that too.
the idea of somebody like that's in a band similar to us, like recording
that's
us.
yeah.
That's always the
That's
thing,
why I was
man.
also thinking
Yes.
about the guy from Pairs to do it next time.
Exactly.
Because
Yes.
we've always had trouble explaining like
What we
It
want
seems
out of
so
a mix,
strange to have
you
to
know?
explain. We want loud guitars, fucking
Right.
loud bass, loud drums, and everybody's screaming. So we
Yeah,
went like
everybody's
that.
screaming, but like blend that shit in.
Right,
Like
and
I don't
also,
want
like-
that forefront. I don't want to hear
Yeah,
my
it's
voice
like-
over everything.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, please don't make it sound too studio, man. Like, I
Yeah,
want-
right.
Make
yeah.
it sound like us. Like I want
Yeah.
people to like, you know what they're getting into if they
I think
listen
our
to
last
it.
one we do the click, or did we
Yeah,
fucking
we did a
scrap
click.
that?
No, we did a
Okay.
click all the
Fuck
way
a
through
click.
it.
Fuck a click.
Yeah,
Never
fuck.
again. Never again.
It feels.
I grew up
weird.
playing fucking in the band, so I fucking knew fucking metronomes and shit, and it's just always a pain in the ass. You know, it's like
It's just
everyone wants to do the click until the click happens. Then it's like,
right.
Were y'all playing live together at least?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
That's the way to do it.
that was the
Yeah,
way you
we
could
were-
feel it a little more and see how everybody's fucking going. You know?
I at least
Yeah.
want like a live backing track or something. You know, like something everybody can play to.
We played it. We went to a studio in the country, which out in Bogalusa, at some fancy place from the '70s.
Yeah.
Kansas recorded "Dust in the Wind" there.
Oh yeah,
I think Patrick Swayze recorded fucking something.
I know
for Dirty
exactly
Dancing.
where you're
Okay,
talking about. Yeah,
they've
yeah.
got a they've
Yeah.
got an echo chamber. The whole thing's pretty cool.
It's very
Yeah.
cool.
And there's a house there you can stay the night in. So
Was it Jay?
yeah, Jay.
Yeah,
shout
he
out
killed
Jay.
it.
But
Wesley, thank you.
Jay Wesley, yeah. And just a real cool vibe, real laid back. But you know, it was a really fancy place, so you had to kind of fight against sounding really good there. you
Yeah.
know?
Right, yeah. It's like,
Like-
dirty it up, man. Fucking
Yeah.
like, please, like,
please. Like I've never asked this before, but fuck me up.
yeah,
Yeah, a
right,
little.
yeah,
Come
like a little, just a little. Man, I'm screaming into these fucking $1,000 mics, man. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
and my
you're
voice
making-
is shit. Don't
yeah.
you don't have to make it better. Just do this.
Yeah, yeah.
I want
just-
this.
I want somebody, you know, who does what we do because they know what they want to sound like themselves.
Well,
Right,
that was
right,
what was
yeah,
cool about
yeah.
doing the live album, though, because I really, I said it before, but I think it's a real ballsy move to go live album first. Because like,
Yeah.
like, are you gonna go back and do studio recordings of any of the stuff on the live album?
Yes, a few of them.
Nice.
A few of them. A few of the songs are
I like that shit too.
Yeah.
So I used to, bands used to
Yeah.
do that shit. They would put
Yeah,
out
like
fucking
two
like
versions.
raw ass fucking like demo versions of their shit, and they
Right.
come out with the album and like, oh, this is completely fucking different
look
now.
what's
but,
happened
like,
since. Yeah.
the rawness from before to this, you know.
Yeah.
Sebastian, is it a jazz master that you play?
No, it's Tornado.
Oh, Tornado, still like the offset.
Like the taquito?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
Oh,
when they
that's the
started-
racetrack things.
That's what they're calling.
Yeah.
Y'all got a racetrack a lot.
Fuck yeah.
and then you
Yeah,
were,
it's right there.
You were playing
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the big Marshall amp.
Yeah, the big JCM 900, the
Oh,
big
okay.
old 100 watt motherfucker
Yeah.
that I just found out actually goes to like. What?
What did you do?
Well, so
You
when
were
I first,
playing on 50.
not that I wasn't playing on 100, but my biggest issue is that I knew that it had 4x12s, but at one show at Siberia, I flicked it over to the 16s, so it only plays out of 2 speakers, so I could get a mic up for it because of whatever was going on at the time. I flicked it to it and fucking forgot for like maybe a year. Never touched it, and I kept wondering, like, damn, how is this guy's? Like, I was even thinking at a lot of our shows when you were playing, I'm like, how the fuck is a PV Bandit fucking up
Crushing my shit, right?
Marshall?
Dude,
It's two of them. Damn.
dude, those PV Bandits though, like those are underrated.
PV's
'Cause of-
crush.
Or
Oh,
not
I
really
got
anymore.
That one behind you,
Actually,
PV TNT 130. I played on that bitch forever.
Oh
It
man,
fucking
people
booms.
are collecting those bandits now.
Yeah.
but he
Yeah.
plays through 2 of them, low end and high
Nice.
end
Nice.
PV bandits right now.
Yeah, just make it a little louder.
Yeah.
Try to compete with Thomas and
You've smoked me
Kelly.
out the water for a while, but
Yeah.
now I figured it out. Too loud.
I also need to get an amp. Is the other thing. Those are the practice space
Right, yeah.
amps that we have.
I wish he would get a fucking amp because he does this here. And the top, is just insanely fucking heavy.
well, also I brought it to. You were talking about just running 2 speakers for so long. I brought that to Paul Webb about 4 years ago, and he told me
Shout
I
out
had,
Paul.
yeah.
Yeah, Paul.
He had, I had
He's
my,
so cool.
I had put the speakers in myself and had them running out of phase for the entire time I had them.
Oh, I bet you love that.
Yeah, it was like, dude, that fucking must have sounded weird. Right? I was like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always some
Yeah.
shit like
That's
that.
why I
where
brought
you're
it
just
here because of that.
like, Yeah. You
'Cause
bring
I
it in.
knew.
You're like, oh, it's broken. I think it must be the fuse, and he tells you like what it is. and you're
Right.
The red and black.
That's what I
Flip them around.
like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what I
right.
thought it was.
No, I fucking admitted it. I was like, that was me who did it. Because he was like, where'd you have this done? I was like,
You need to sue these fucking Oh my
stupid
God.
asshole. did this.
I know. Paul is the type of person
I don't know.
who's
My
like-
grandma brought me. Like,
He'll never make you feel bad about it.
I want to have him
no,
on here.
no, he's a
Yeah.
I
fucking.
want to have him on here. Talk about fucking guitar
Dude,
gear for the entire time.
Paul
That'd be killer.
Webb would be great to have on.
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Yeah. He had Katie from Torture Garden, and she was also in Special Meat for a long time. She was his underling and like working at Webb's.
I
music
must have met
stores.
her there. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
There was a girl
Probably.
that was
Yeah.
learning from him at
Well,
one point.
I think it's the first and only person he's ever like
Right. I never
accepted.
see anybody. In
Yeah.
that,
He
ever.
told. I think she like showed up for like a year or something. She said.
I've been there before
Keep
where he's
showing
had it.
up.
He's,
Like, yeah.
he's had it locked in the middle of the day, and he like looked through the hole. He's like, "Okay, I'll let you in."
You
Man.
get the fuck in here. Get in quick.
Yeah, he's just fucking cool like that, man.
Yeah,
and
he
he'll even
is.
do the thing. You'll drop your amp off, and he'll be like, stacked to the fucking roof with
Yeah,
shit,
but
and
he'll
he's
jump
like
right on that
head
motherfucker.
in the middle of like fixing another person's amp, and he'll ask you when you drop it off, and he'll just be like, "When do you need it by?" And you'll be like, "Fuck, I got a show tomorrow, man. It's
Right.
fucked." And he's like, "All right, pick it up at 3 tomorrow."
Whenever we drop shit off of there, he's like, "How long are you going to be in town? Like, can you get it in an hour?
Right.
Like, I can be done in an hour.
Right.
I always have to fucking leave.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta love a person who's like
And
part
it's
of the
cheap.
industry and
He
in the
fucking
industry.
hustles.
He's just
though.
yeah.
Like,
He hustles hard, and I think everybody in town who plays in a band can appreciate that. Because whenever I go in there, it's fucking way better than going into. I mean, I like going into that Strange guitar place because it's all nice and clean. And,
Right,
and, like,
yeah.
They did some $600 job for one of the guitars I had, and it was awesome.
Right.
But going into Paul's place, it's like dirty, fucking amps everywhere, cool guitars.
It's fucking local.
Yeah.
Like, just
Bywaters,
dudes.
Yeah,
Byward
it's like playing
Cones,
Sleep.
yeah. It's
Plus,
just like-
yeah, I love the fucking dude.
And half the time you could just like, go get your amp fixed and go get fucked up over at like
Yeah.
at Bud's fucking not Bud's brother, what the fuck is it called?
Shout out Bud's
Bud
Broiler.
Bud Ribs, dude.
Yeah,
Bud
right.
Ribs right next door. Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out Bud Ribs.
Yeah, let's go shoot some
Broiler.
pool. And
I always eat at
for
those
hours.
fucking, what is that place? The Sneaky Pickle or something like
Sneaky
that?
pickle, dude. Have you eaten there? I haven't gone there yet.
He has. He
I
said it was
have.
trash.
What is it?
Yeah,
Well,
sorry,
he got some
guys.
weird shit though.
I
Didn't
got
you
damn
get goat or something?
ate
He's like,
goat
I don't know why I
ragu.
didn't like it. I got goat. Why the fuck did
The
you get
weirdest
goat,
thing they
man?
had on
Like,
there.
yeah. Well, it didn't have cheese. So
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I didn't have cheese. I didn't fucking eat cheese. Anyway.
Gross, from.
I just asked for no cheese on whatever it was.
Well, I will next time. I definitely won't get goat again. You know, no big deal. No big deal. Anyway, what's next for the band? What's going on with you guys? Something new?
Yeah, we're taking May off, which, you know, it's hard saying no to shows, man.
Oh, I know.
I love playing. That's why.
I love
yeah.
playing shows, man, and especially saying no for a month. Like, I get it if we're like booked up and like it's like we got so much shit on the schedule, or like somebody's trying to get us
That's
like.
my fucking problem with it. I play in a bunch of cover bands, so like we book months out of shit,
Right.
and then I get hit up with touring bands, or they're like, "Hey," it's like I'm already booked, man. How are you
Yeah.
booked in November?
Right.
I'm fucking booked, man. Like,
I know. It's like this like FOMO feeling of like, damn,
I know,
this
I
band's
know.
awesome. I've been wanting to play with you, but I gotta tell you no.
I know.
Like, so for this whole month, we all agreed like May, we're gonna take off. We're finally gonna like let's write some more new shit.
Nice. Yes.
Let's push some shit out. Let's do it.
And you're the main songwriter as far as lyrics go?
Yeah. I'm the only one that writes lyrics. For the most part, Tommy is the one who brings the riffs, or at least an initial riff on bass.
Okay.
I mean, fuck that kid.
Tommy
you know?
does.
Yeah, the fucking
I
bass
know.
line.
Hearing the bass
burns
lines on
that.
everything is like Jesus
Yeah.
Christ,
It's what
man.
forms
Like-
the whole song. It's
Yeah, I think
everything.
that-
Right, I can hear it on a couple of them for sure. Like it just starts off with him. It's like, oh, okay, I see what's about to happen.
Yeah, it's
I
cool,
like
man.
this.
It's fun.
Yeah, definitely a
Yeah, everything
bass
kind
guitar
of fills in behind
driven.
Yeah,
it. And he'll do the
also
thing.
for your kind of band though, I like that shit. You know?
Yeah.
I like heavy bass. I play bass. I like heavy bass, and I like bass running melodies
Yeah.
behind shit. You know, like
Yeah,
guitar
yeah.
just screams.
Yeah.
The bass
Yeah.
can fucking back that shit.
He's
up.
just playing it like a big guitar, really. I mean, just
right.
like
Yeah, just kind of
Yeah, I
leaning
heard,
out.
I heard
chords
strumming
and-
chords in there too.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Too bad he
just-
wasn't here, but I mean, like, hopefully
Sick
we're
ass
gonna
fuck.
hopefully we're gonna be doing this podcast for a long time, so we'll be able to have you guys on.
Yeah,
again.
and we won't have
yeah.
to talk about the band. We'll just fuck off.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude, hopefully we play a show together too.
We need to
man.
do
That'd
that.
be fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, well,
I'm saying if you guys
remember-
want to do that fucking Cramps tribute thing,
When is? It's, yeah, in June. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We're gonna have to see. So we're doing.
yeah, we'll catch you guys on this video. Like, just hold you down.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
do.
It's
Just
like,
like,
yeah,
you fucking said it.
you said I would
It's
do
about
it.
Just gonna
40
clip
minutes.
That's
You
going to be a
said-
reel, just constantly tagging your page on it.
Yeah, I feel like such a dick because my response always has to be like, "Hey man, let me hit up the guys. Let me look."
No, of
what's going
course,
on."
I do too,
And
like
it's
you're saying.
fair. Everybody has to do that.
Yeah.
But you
I
are
even-
wearing the Cramps shirt.
I know, dude.
Did talk about the Cramps
I
a
know.
lot.
That would be awesome, man.
I know,
That'd be
right?
fucking sick. Let's get on the Instagram and talk about it.
Yes,
yeah,
of
for
course.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be
of
fucking
course.
cool.
Yeah.
Because I think we
No
only
pressure.
got.
I'm just fucking with you.
No,
But
yeah. But I think we only got June. We only got.
We only have the Creepy Fest shit going in June, and then this is like first
Well,
weekend.
Creepy Fest is July.
Oh, that's
July.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
So
Yeah.
June, we're playing with the Queers, Paul Bears, and Noogie from
Right.
Texas, which
It's
is going to
fucking
be
awesome
gonna be
show.
fucking awesome,
Dude, it's
yeah.
fucking
What is
amazing.
that,
Love
second?
that play that show.
Santos.
It's gonna be a Santos. Yeah. It's gonna be a little early show, so I think it's like 7
Never
p.m.
played
doors.
Santos,
8.
man.
Really?
You guys played there before?
It's gonna be
Yeah.
my
We
first
played
time
there.
playing.
We played a bunch, man.
You first time?
I've
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been there. I've just never
Yeah,
been on
once.
the stage.
Oh, once. Yeah.
It's really loud there.
The country
Yeah, it
bands
is.
played at Santos.
We
more
tried to
than,
go see.
more than Nancies. That's
What
weird.
was it? The Dead Boys. They came
Yeah,
around here a
yeah,
couple
yeah,
of days
yeah.
back, and we went to go see them.
Yeah.
And we watched the Bills play first, and then the second band that came on was like Motley Crue when they were fucking like glam as fuck.
Yeah.
It wasn't that, but like they came out no shirts, makeup,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
blown out hair, chest hair ripped up. Just for some reason, every woman that wasn't even there is now like packed up to the front, just
Oh,
about
yeah, yeah.
fucking and
Yeah,
like.
everybody walking down the
It
fucking
was
street is just
fucking
like
insane, yeah. And then we left, so we didn't see the fucking Dead Boys.
Yeah. I saw the Bills. That's what Bill,
know,
I came here
I
to
know.
see you
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah, dude.
Not the
TJ
Dead Boys.
was
Fanboying the fuck out for some
fanboying
reason.
the fuck out. Well,
I
we, were,
think-
we were all fucked up.
Oh.
So like, yeah,
Yeah.
he comes off the stage after sound check and he's like, "We came here for you. We came here to see your band."
All right. All right.
Okay.
I think the
Okay.
Bills, and Dummy Dumpster are the only two of Bill Hines' bands we haven't played with yet. Which is
yeah.
that's not actually fair to say because what is he in like fucking 65 of those
Yeah,
fuckers,
yeah.
man?
What's the fucking Unnaturals and some other fucking shit?
Yeah. Nick and the Valmonts. He's in
Right.
the Bills.
Yes.
He's in
Splits.
Naturals, Pallbearers, Splits.
Yes.
Split Lips.
Split Lips.
Split
Split
Lips.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
We did play with the Bills when we played with the Kaiju. That was fucking
Dude,
killer.
was that at that was a Drifter,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
I,
fucking awesome.
it wasn't y'all. It was either y'all. No, it was y'all. I think that's the one time we ever communicated on Instagram.
Okay.
Y'all had seen if we wanted to play. It was
Yeah,
either
okay.
y'all or it was it may have been Bill.
It's probably us.
Yeah. That was the first time I ever heard of y'all, and that was what, a year ago, 2 years ago?
It was last
while
year,
ago.
I think, 2
Last
years,
year.
No, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Time
get
escapes me.
lost,
I don't
man.
fuck- yeah.
Yeah, man.
Not even a year.
But I saw all the
Right.
pictures and videos of that, man. That show was fucking awesome.
Insane.
I'm so mad I didn't fucking go to it, man.
wish I got in the picture or the video. There was a fucking point where, I mean, it's hot, so fucking hot,
Yeah.
so
So
hot.
We
Everybody's
played it with
getting
like 107
trashed.
when we played. I
fucking
think.
hammered. And
yeah.
then when the Kaiju comes on, it's like 7 or 8 o'clock. Everybody's fucking smashed and like drinking in the sun smashed.
Yeah.
And this guy is got a fucking ball cap on and like just looks like hipster as fuck.
Yeah.
And he's trying to like punch up on somebody, and then the bassist is constantly pushing him back, and then he puts the bass down, just starts like pummeling him in the fucking face, and they're like dragging the guy out of there, and then he just jumps back on the bass and kills the rest of
Dude,
the
it was
show.
amazing. I had never
Fucking
like
awesome.
it was an inspiring show.
Yeah.
That
It's
was
like
the
you
other
watch
thing,
it and
yeah.
you're going like, dude, why do we not fucking do anything like this? Like they like
I can't do that shit.
I can't either, but like before they started, they like set their amps up and just started hitting chords and just kind of setting the vibe for the whole
Right.
thing. You know what I mean?
They
like
took
we were
everything
all
off
just
the
like,
stage. Everything's
what?
on the fucking ground.
Yeah.
Be around us. There's no talking, just masks and shit. Also, the guy who's the fucking main guy,
Right.
just like looks so old without his mask. I was like, Jesus Christ, man, how long have you been doing this?
Yeah.
Shout out
Plus
to
they
Kaiju.
fucking-
We want to play with you guys again.
Dude,
The
for
old
sure.
fuck-
Yeah.
The old looking motherfucker.
Yeah,
They're
man. Sick as fuck, man.
They're fucking awesome. But
I
yeah, I mean, they
feel like-
tour all year, every fucking like
know,
every
man.
month. It's fucking like 2
I feel
days
like,
off.
I feel like because I followed them, I think after that show. I didn't follow them on Instagram before. I knew of them, but like I
Right,
never
right.
like followed them.
Right,
And I just always see like constantly like, here's our schedule.
dude. It's like every day in April, except for 2 days, so we can fly
I
there or
know.
something. You know?
I know, and I'm bitching about like a show a week.
Yeah, it's like we play too much around here.
I know, right? Yeah.
God damn.
But I think that's
man.
like literally their shit.
That
Like,
is
they
their-
don't. They're never home. You know, it's
Fortunate.
just
Oh, yeah.
constantly fucking gigging.
I mean-
Constantly traveling. Constantly writing.
It's kind of the fucking dream, right?
It is,
It's
yeah.
a dream or a nightmare, whichever way you look at it. Fuck, you know.
Right? Yeah, I know.
I think it'd be a dream for the most part. I don't know
It'd
about
be a
it
dream
that
for a month. I couldn't do it all year.
If you could afford it,
fuck.
you know,
Yeah,
and if
that's
you
the other
hadn't
thing.
already settled down beforehand,
That's
if there
the thing.
wasn't
It's like,
something
I
like
don't
you
want
were
to fucking
missing.
like. You got to be gone from my kids all year.
Right.
I don't know
Right.
if I could do that.
Yeah. If you start when you're, you know, you're young,
That's
before
the thing
you
of it.
have
That's the
anything
thing of
holding
it.
you
Just
down.
do it. You know,
Yeah.
just don't even think about it. Just fucking do it.
I know.
You because you're not going to do it later. You won't. You just fucking won't.
This is all coming from a band that's
Right.
5 years in, hasn't played outside the city yet for some reason.
Yeah.
Same.
Why?
You know, we did it with the
There's
band
so
we were in
many
before.
places
We
to play.
jumped through, but yeah, no, like I know, like what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah,
I know,
we had to
why?
cancel. We were
Same
going to
fucking
do
places.
Punk Fest in Houston. We had to cancel it, and that was a real drag.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, I want to do those shows. I really want to make like the majority of our shows out of town shows.
Yeah,
like, and just
yeah.
like play here like once
Yeah.
every 3 months or
That's
something like
yeah.
that.
It's kind of the way to do it,
It
man.
really is.
You bring
you
out
know,
all
for
your
New Orleans and
friends
shit.
and-
That's it. Like everybody hasn't seen you, but they're seeing constant posts of you out of town. It's like,
Right.
oh, maybe they're fucking crushing.
Yeah.
Now let's go see them when they
you
come
play
right
like
around.
you play like once in a while,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, well, let's check it out. Like, you know, I've been
That's
hearing
it.
about it.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like scarcity kind of just builds demand on it.
It does.
And like,
it does. But then you don't play. You
Yeah,
know, if you're not
right.
touring out of town, then you're not doing anything.
yeah, there's a really old school way of thinking of like, you know, it's the way my dad always used to
Right.
talk about it. It's like, yeah, man, get yourself like a weekly gig at a spot. You get like a residency at this place, and
Right.
everybody hears about you. Get your name out there. You play all the time. But we're in the age of like social media. Like people
Yeah.
are gonna hear about you whether you play or not.
That's the other
Right.
thing. It's like pushing it on social media.
yeah.
I get into it for a little and then I fall out of it.
Right.
And that's not the thing to do. You got to keep up
You gotta
all the time,
stay-
all the fucking
stay
time.
with it. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, but nowadays I feel like weirdly enough, I feel like the play is to like play less.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, drop it down a bit.
Bring the
Pick your shows
the
more like
mystery back,
carefully. You know,
Yeah.
bands that fit with you. Whatever it is. Bands you like. Bands you enjoy playing.
That's the
with,
thing we're
bands that,
trying to
like-
do now is
Yeah.
not pick up every fucking show.
Right.
Pick up the shows that we want to do.
Right.
Be kind of picky when we're asking fucking bands to come play. It's like I don't want to have to pick a fucking show with a bunch of sludge bands. I don't fucking play sludge. I don't
Right.
want to play a sludge show.
Right.
It's not going to be the fucking crowd for me.
Yeah.
You know.
Pick shit that makes sense, you know.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And don't not all the time. You know,
Right.
if you want to have a fun show, like do something
do your thing.
fucking
Yeah.
weird, you know.
Yeah.
We started out playing I think our first venue show, which was whenever fucking now I forget the name of it before, but Siberia changed back into Siberia.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
Carnival one.
Yeah.
Yes, Carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our first venue show was when Carnival changed back into Siberia. Actually, that's not true. Was it?
I don't-
What did we play at Carnival?
I think
No,
that's what
no.
you were saying outside was
Was
that
that
like
with Green
No, no,
Gas?
first
yeah.
show when they changed
We were the
back over.
first show when it changed back over. I think it was our first venue show too, and they still had the Carnival sign in the
Right.
back. Like they had, like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
the day
Yeah.
of.
Was that Green Gasoline that was on that show too?
No, not Green
Okay, that must have been
Gasoline.
the next couple things.
Yeah. Would have been.
Okay.
We played. We haven't played with them yet. Not yet.
Well, they're not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking
Oh.
Garguts and Pirates or some shit.
Shout out Garguts.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
man.
fucking crush.
I love
Absolutely.
Garguts.
Yeah, we were
man.
supposed to have
We did,
Garguts on
uh,
here, but everything keeps falling apart.
Yeah,
every
we just
time.
can't get everybody together, and they want to do the whole
it's hard.
band
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
so it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's fine, but we got to get
Oh,
everybody together.
big shout out Sterling and Dylan, man. They put on 420 Fest, the
Yeah.
Guts Fest,
Yes.
and it was
Oh,
just
right.
such a
Yeah.
success.
Didn't
man.
did Gatsu play that shit?
No, Gatsu didn't play.
Were they supposed to?
I think they were in the list at first. There was a
Okay.
lot of people that were going to be
Yeah,
on it.
we
I
were
think
supposed
originally
to
it was
have
like 20
them-
bands.
2 weeks ago or a week ago, but their singer got crazy fucking sick with like strep.
Yeah.
So, but that was like one of the fun shows. We did Babylon with Fucked in the Head, and we were gonna have Gatsu. And
Yeah,
it's like, just
yeah,
do
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
nasty metal, like,
Dude,
just fucking
yeah, yeah,
ridiculous, hardcore, nasty. You know?
Fucked in the Head are people that like we've been, real good homies
I
with
love their
for a
shit,
while,
man.
and like we never played a show with them yet.
They're fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
Their
yeah.
show's killer.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I mean,
sure. Yeah, right.
we've helped them put on like generator shows and stuff. I've
Nice.
seen them a million
Yeah.
times, and we just every time we book a show, we get together. It just it falls through somehow.
I know.
Sucks, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gatsu didn't play. The whole list I think is in the thing. I think it was 13 bands
Yeah,
altogether
yeah.
at the end of it. But just the lineup in general for Sterling and Dylan. I mean, it's the first fest they've ever
Oh,
thrown.
no, they were playing a different thing. They were playing some 420 fest, but it wasn't the.
They
Garguts
did.
thing.
They did
Yeah.
the metal fest at
Thank you.
Siberia.
Yes,
I think.
that
Yeah,
was what
yeah,
it
with
was.
Chesticle and all them.
Yeah. So they played that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know y'all just did Titus.
Titus.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
guy-
Damien
one of those
plays
fucking
in.
guys.
Yeah, so does Jace. I think.
Doesn't he play in,
Jace and Jason Damien.
Coffin Wolf Ultra or some shit or whatever
I don't
the fucking
know.
name is that?
And we've actually had multiple shows booked with Coffin Wolf.
Yeah, I think
and
he plays
never
in
played
it.
with them
I
either.
think I've seen pictures
you're
of
right.
him on
You know the singer Trevor.
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 hmm
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the bassist, Damien.
Damien plays
I think
in
he's
Coffin
the one that
Wolf?
plays in
Oh,
Coffin Wolf.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen him live either.
Right.
I've never seen Coffin Wolf live.
You seen Titus live though?
Yeah. We helped them with the generator show
Nice.
too at Parasite. We used to kind of be the
guys with
go-to
the generator-
the
generator?
one. Me and Tommy were the only two guys with a generator in the
Yes.
city.
So the first time we were
So-
supposed to play with Titus, we got booked at Bank Street.
Yeah.
But then all that shit went down with Bank Street, and they're
Yeah.
like, we don't want to fuck. We're not gonna be the first band on there.
Oh, fucking
okay, yeah,
shame,
fuck
man.
it. We're not doing that shit.
Yeah, fucking shame.
I almost did it. I don't know anybody really. That's the problem.
I think we ended up going to Babylon. So it was like we hit up everybody. That was the Saturn Bar show that they took forever to get back to us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had this fucking badass band out of Florida called Dial Drive come through. And they fucking crushed that whole show.
Yeah, dude, man, Bank Street was a shame, and there's not much to say on it. I don't have a real fucking opinion.
don't.
I just don't have an opinion about shit.
Yeah.
But I had a friend,
miss playing
Shannon, who
there,
used to
that's
work
all I'm
there.
saying.
I do that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do miss playing there because
I
I
miss
miss
it.
that.
But I
used
just
to
feel
play there
weird
a
about
lot
it. I
coming
can't
up.
do it. I can't bring
It was
myself to
one
do
of
it.
the best places to go see like punk and metal shows
Yes.
if you lived in Mid City.
Yeah.
If
And
you
it
lived
was
anywhere.
grimy, and the drinks were good. I don't fucking know.
Good. Plus,
It
they
was-
had like Trillies was right next to it
Yeah.
for a little bit. They
Yeah.
had
They're the
Mid
Bub's
City
Pizza.
Burger.
I thought they were
Bub's
really-
Burgers and Mid City
Yes.
Pizza.
I
Yeah.
thought they really paid.
And they were open
fair
while the
to-
bar was open.
That was the
Yeah.
best part of that
Did
shit.
it
It's
great.
Like, I'm gonna go get a fucking
Booking
full
was
slice of
easy.
whole pizza
Yeah.
on this shit,
Oh,
and then come back and fucking just.
I'm
watch
gonna set
the
up a fucking
you
show there.
Maybe I'll gamble a little.
Dude, I mean,
decided.
you know, like when's too long? But I mean, you know, we had personal
Yeah.
shit in it. DJ was in our band, and his girlfriend at the time was Shannon, who's the singer from Slow Hole, and she was working the bar there, and she was
okay.
one of the people who got laid off.
I'm
Right,
fucking
yeah.
around, really.
Fuck,
I'm
you know
just.
what I mean?
No,
I don't
yeah.
know
No,
anybody
that's it.
involved, so
I
I'm
mean-
just like, ah, the hell with it.
Well, I
But,
mean, even
What's our
knowing somebody
time looking
involved.
like? Oh, we're at we got an hour.
We're almost there.
Oh,
You
damn.
got. You want to? We
Oh, I did want to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Yes. So I noticed in the song "Coke," "Gimme, gimme, gimme, gimme some free cocaine." It
Sure.
was clearly an analogy for Christ.
Yes, and I'm
Like,
glad you
wanna
picked up on it.
Be
because-
on up high with our Lord.
Surely.
And as he would, cocaine would clearly be free.
Well,
like
yeah.
he doesn't money lenders,
Heaven coke.
fucking yes,
Yeah,
free.
it's
And
mana.
You know that's good.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
good, the
Cocaine
best
is
coke.
just an analogy for the kids because they know what
Right.
cocaine is, but they never truly understood mana from
yeah.
heaven. So
frankincense.
I start every song by "I'm sorry, Dad."
Was that the one where you on
Talking
the
about
recording? You're like, yeah, I'm glad my grandma.
Yeah, I'm
left."
glad
That was
my
yes.
grandma
That
left.
was
She
like,
was
I
there.
laughed right before
She
I
was
played
there.
This.
Yeah. She came to see our country set, and she just so happened to leave like 2 songs before, and
That's
she's
so
like,
good.
he cut it. It's okay, but he cut it out of the recording on it.
Yeah.
And it's me saying like, "All right, bye."
Yeah.
And then the next song is just like, "I'm so fucking glad."
That was the part. It's like,
And then I
she probably
immediately
would've-
start
first
singing
off,
about-
It's amazing that your grandma was there to see this show.
Oh,
but
my
then
God.
that she left right before the cocaine song came on.
Jesus Christ! I mean, she's like, a Republican House representative
Right,
from
yeah. Oh my God.
Jackson, Mississippi. Like,
Yeah.
fuck
Please
no,
don't stop.
please God, no. Yeah, so I'm glad she didn't hear me singing about shoving coke up my ass. That'd
Yeah,
be
you
great.
did say that there.
Boofing
Yeah.
hard.
Thanksgiving would have been weird.
Well, you guys want to shout out anything else before we call it?
Plug anything? Yeah.
We're playing with the Queers June 2nd.
Yes. Where's that at?
That's at Santos. Yeah, I think doors are for 7. The show's for 8. $15 if you buy your tickets online now, and
Nice.
$20 at the door. So maybe
Still a good
save
price.
$5.
Yes.
We got that going on, and then Creepy Fest in July is the next big thing for us.
Yeah, and we're doing a Dead Debbie Nancies Facet show
Oh.
at the Goat in July.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I need
yeah,
to be
yeah.
at that. I need to go see
Absolutely,
that.
yeah.
Like I'm saying, the goat's like fucking 15 minutes from here. It's like right around.
Yeah, man. Everybody.
Plus, they got that fucking killer place. What's it? That Eastern, Far East, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the Green Room right across the
Thank
street.
You, yes.
Yeah.
The guy that was out of fucking Siberia before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that place has saved
Green Room.
every punk's life at
Right.
least once.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
yeah. Thank y'all so much for having us,
Thank
man.
you guys
Fuck
so much
yeah,
for
man.
coming out.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll get a fucking show
Yeah,
together soon.
all right,
either
man.
way,
Go listen to Nancy's.
Go listen to
and,
the fucking Nancy's, Dead Debbie, Bullshit Machine, all of them. Fucking
All of them.
Yeah,
Just
Dead
get
Spies.
out there. Just
yeah,
do
the
it.
Dead Spies. Yeah, don't forget about those assholes.
All right. See you guys later. Huh.
Applause.
Oh yeah, we're applause.
Yeah, boy.
Do y'all have sound effects on there?
Yes.
Badass.
Yeah, please play the clapping every time I talk.
Fuck yeah.
All right, cool.
If y'all had one of those like sound, like the little slide whistles, like every time I say, there we go. Yeah, every time I text.
That's the fucking ticket.